Good evening, George.
Good evening.
Is this your first castle experience?
No, actually it's my second.
Are you glad you attended the castle seminar again?
Absolutely.
And why?
Well, first of all, the first time was an amazing experience. It was actually life-changing, and both personal and financial growth were, to say spectacular would be a big understatement. But be that as it may, it's a lot of information for one to take in just a 6 or 7 day seminar. And even though I learned so much and it had such a positive effect on my life, both professionally and in general, I felt compelled to come back to just take in another part of it, because again, it's so much information, so much good, useful information. I want to soak up as much as possible.
Was there a point during the week when something suddenly struck you and made you think of doing things differently?
Yes, both times. This time around, I mean, I was focusing on different aspects the first time and the second time, and this time around it was when we were discussing about sticking the course when things are rough, and to understand that that's something normal. Even though that was also discussed the first time around, having gone through it, in reality it's different. It's different listening about it and actually going through it, and then coming back and hearing about it again, and how you're supposed to, the way you're supposed to handle yourself during these ups and downs. So it definitely brought that back in me, and it's given me a conviction to push through any problems I might be having in my business life.
Is your vision of what you can achieve bigger or different than from before?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's much bigger. I'm much more confident and in myself and what I can do. And it was when I left the first time, and over a while, even though I've been able to achieve a tremendous amount of good things, that kind of wanes throughout the year. So it was so coming back a second time is just shot that right back up.
Dan talks a lot about taking action now. Do you have plans of what you would like to achieve within the next 21 hours, 21 days?
Yes. I mean, most of that time, in the 21 hours, will be spent traveling, unfortunately, but I'm looking forward to getting back and applying as many of the things that we were discussed during the seminar in my business.
Are you pleased with what the final outcome of the seminar has been?
Absolutely. And an extra day was added. The group got a little bit bigger. At first I wasn't used to that, because last year was a smaller group, but I think in having gone through the full seminar and reflecting on it, I enjoyed myself, and I think I got even more so out of this one than last year. So I'm glad that Mr. Peña is continuously improving it to help us do better.
What would you recommend to those watching this on YouTube?
I would do anything possible to set aside the time and the financial resources to come, and I recommend that not just to anybody on YouTube, but people in my personal life, because it's had such a dramatic impact on my life, and I know that anybody who comes here will at least feel the same, if not more so.